Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live.
Hello. Hi, everyone. I'm going to put my crystal grid together, okay? I love this. I put it together every day because I put my makeup on this mirror. So that's why I have to put it together every day. How are you all doing? And I put it together different every time. Where's my dice? Oh, there you go. I love my pyrite. Two of them sit on top of one another. I gotta roll the dice. Roll the dice. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Hi, Ebony. How are you? Good morning, Veronica. Good morning, Mrs. Shea, Florida. How is everyone doing today? Let me tell you something, guys. It's pouring here. This is weather y'all get. No, and what I mean by that is we get rain. We get tropical rain. That means the sun is shining to the left and there's a rain cloud moving this way. We never get this. I don't know what this is. Thunderstorms. From this morning, I was like, thunderstorms? Thunderstorms. From this morning, I wouldn't even drive in this craziness right now. Oh, that's right. All right. It is pouring. This is baptism weather. Did you guys know that if you get caught in the rain, it's a baptism, which means your life is about to change? Did you know that? True story. I'm good. Is that what I hear? I hear the rain. Yes. You might hear some thunderstorms too. I mean, I've seen this once, and I got caught in it. I've only seen it once. This is not normal. Bobo. Bobo's like, that rain puts me back to sleep. I know. I know, Volvo. I got you. Y'all can hear it, huh? It's severe. Hi, Blackest Rarest Gem. How are you? Good morning, Tracy. And good health, everyone. You hear it? I mean, it's beautiful, but this type of rain is more mortifying. It's the type of rain where when it ends, what's going to happen? Like, do we get landslides? Although I have to tell you, the island is made of rock. Nothing's going to budge on this island. It's made of rock. You know, I was told that all of the islands were a volcanic eruption. You know, that's how the islands got here. But when you cut through um, the ground um, to build something, I don't know, it's rock. This island is made of pure D rock. Hmm. Like I think St. Vincent's is not, so their mountains have landslides. California is the same way. There are certain mountains that will just slide off, right? You won't get that here. Mm-mm. Good morning. Happy Thursday. We had rain yesterday. Well, you gave it to me. It traveled deep and far to come to the island. That's what happened, Janine. Houston, we have a problem. Take your rain back. Hi, Michelle Bell. How are you? You're going to Puerto Rico? Oh my God, that's so much fun. Have fun. Puerto Rico's exactly like St. Thomas to me. To me. Janine is like, take me with you. We all should be there. Take me with you. We all should be chanting that. All right. I don't have my phone. Damn it. No phone. Damn it. I have an announcement to make. There's going to be some changes. Good changes. Good changes. Do you guys realize, or maybe you guys haven't realized, because you and I have always been one together, but I've actually been hibernating for a year in St. Croix. I didn't have a car, so I couldn't. My biggest intention was to show you guys the island, right? Like, people go to Mexico and they've got these amazing channels because they're showing you everything about Mexico. I got here in the middle of the COVID, got fearful of COVID, right? Y'all know I did not mess with COVID. I wore my mask way too long. The islanders gave up their mask early, than I thought they should. And it was optional. So I wore my mask. I am. I was getting ready to come to, yes, I will, sweetie. And I actually went to New York, and of all places, right? 12 million people in New York, and kind of forgot to wear my mask. And I remember thinking, is it time to stop, God? Like, is it okay? Like talking to God, because I don't do nothing without talking to the source. I breathe not unless God says, no, 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 go ahead. It's good. It's good. I listen to no human being. If it ain't spiritual, all right, whatever. Right. So when I got back, I always keep a mask on my wrist, always. But I started venturing into places. Now, it's uncomfortable in the beginning when you venture into a place that you had this automatic response to put your mask on. Now, remember, I walk everywhere, so I don't initially have my mask on. But the automatic response was, oh, getting close to the door, let me put my mask on. And for the past week, okay, past 2 weeks from Wednesday, I've started not to put it on. However, there is this mumbug disease that they're blaming Africa. Always blame Africa for all the diseases. China got this real big wiggle room with COVID. Africa, Africa got blamed for Omicron. Well, Africa got blamed for this, that, and the third. Behind, how the hell? What the hell? Now they've got this mumbug disease. I don't know what it is. By the way, they never give us the best names for diseases. It's this mumbug disease. And It's in Kenya or something like that. I don't know what the symptoms are, but it goes from 0 to 80%. Have you guys heard of the mumbug disease? Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Janine, it is springtime now. There's no way Wisconsin can be cold next month. It is spring. Have a conversation with God and let God know it's spring. We're ready. Don't do this, God. I'm ready. I'm going to Wisconsin, and I don't know what you're going to do through them other states. Bring the sun and 70 degrees to Wisconsin, please. Just talk to God. He'll do it for you. I promise you. Oh, you love Wisconsin? It was beautiful. Oh, it's here, Lottie. There's a mumbug disease. And they're not even saying if a mask could prevent that. They're not saying that, right? You know what I think? I don't think there's no mumbug disease. I think they blame Africa for everything because they're still trying to have some population control because nobody took the red pill. I think. Hmm. Hi, Ancola. Oh my God, I love your business cards. So cute. So cute. So identifiable. Love it. Mhm. Wisconsin people are so nice. I bet they are. I know, right, Tracy? I'm to ask God, please, you throw Wisconsin. Just tell God. Tell God where you're going. And let God know. Listen, I don't know what other states you got to take care of. I got you, God. This is a personal favor. 70 plus degrees in Wisconsin, please. That's what you got to do. You'll get it. That's why I get everything I want because I did fix it. I believe. I believe and I shall have. And then when I don't get what I want, I throw major temper tantrums with God. Major. Like, I love you. I love you. Why do you do this to me? Darn it. No, I don't. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. On this trip, meaning metaphysical trip, on this trip to Jamaica, I'm so happy. You're really inviting your sister into this world. Hi, Joyce. How are you, Janine? On this trip to Earth. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I love that. I love that you have a sister that understands this trip on Earth. Oh, Michelle says, are you from Wisconsin, Michelle? Michelle said it's been 50s and warming up. It is spring, God. So why are we getting this weather? But I have to tell you, this is rare. But you know what? One of my neighbors, oh my God, I'm so getting to know my neighbors. I have been hibernating. They see me, I see them. I always go, hi, afraid to talk. Hi. Just walk by real fast. I just a little bit of weirdness in me. I have such a vibrant personality that I didn't want to come to St. Croix like my ass didn't stink, right? I didn't want that for myself. I act that way. I didn't want that. So I just wanted to like ease into St. Croix, ease into St. Croix. So I hibernated. So I think people were like, little weird woman. I feel like I still got a reputation, even though I was trying like to not be vibrant and I feel like even when I tried to go under the weather, I feel like all eyes are on me. And so my neighbors, all of them started talking to me. And I was like, all right, God, I guess it's time. Can't hibernate anymore. One of my neighbors, she's so cute. I can talk about it right now. She's like 90. I like to call her Driving Miss Daisy. Hilarious. Hilarious. This woman is hilarious. It's like driving Miss Daisy in reverse because she drives me around. Hilarious. She's a Leo like me. She dyes her hair, dyes it, and she'll tell you proudly, I dye it. And I'm like, oh my God, I think I'm going to be exactly like you. Duh. How do you dye it? Tell me, because she's a Leo, so I get the whole vanity bullshit with Leos, right? So I get these neighbors to oh, and then my other neighbor cooked me some gumbo. I'm like, what is happening? So much is changing, and I'm ready for it. I'm embracing it. And then my neighbor upstairs, this little cockadoo, keeps like basically knocking on her door. Walks up the stairs, and she's like, "Why does this thing do this?" And then that's how we started talking. And I explained to her that the mother abandoned the baby. And she was like, oh my God. I was like, yeah. So she gave birth here. All the other ducklings died. All of them. I just didn't think things like that could happen. I thought you guys know the element roosters, right? I didn't know they could die. We watched 5 ducklings, roosters. They make these like weird noise, the babies. I got photos. I don't know where my phone is. I'll show you. I got photos. Next thing you know it, there were 3. I got photos. Next thing you know it, there were 2. Next thing you know it, and I remember one of my neighbors went to feed this mother duck some rice. And I'm ashamed to admit this, but the mother duck like pushed the babies and like they ran because she was like, mine, all mine. And I was like, Animal Kingdom does this? Like, do you have a psychotic break right now, Mother Rooster? And I'm like, why am I witnessing this, right? There's just this thing where you're like, why is God showing me this? I don't need to see, you know, Animal Kingdom. It was a nightmare when I saw it. Like, you ran your children off and they like cowered, like, and they ran. I was like, what kind of mother are you, right? That was the 2 ducklings. Then it was 1 duckling and the mother left. The mother said, I'm done. And so the little duckling keeps talking to the doves, but the doves are like, you don't belong. Like, we're not cool. We like the Crips in the blood. Like, don't do that. Right. And I'm talking to the doves and I'm like, doves, please do not be cruel. This is a baby rooster. And the dove's like, no, 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 no. And I'm like, no. Like, he knows you as a bird. You know him not being of your species. He's just looking for mama energy. Why are y'all like this? Like, I swear, I'm in my front room, like having whole conversations with birds. It's ridiculous, right? The things I really don't tape. And then the little rooster lives here now because he only knows this land and he's tried to meet up with other roosters. They won't embrace him. What is that? What is that? And it's driving me crazy. I want the rooster to be a part of a family. Maybe it does have symbolism. Now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, oh shit. Maybe I did just figure it out. Guess what's happening? The rooster survives. The rooster comes back every night to his home, finds a little bush to live in throughout the night, and just starts over. Okay, so I noticed the rooster wasn't metaphysical. So I'm like, oh, this must be a real. There's a difference, guys, if you know the metaphysical world. Not all animals are animals. Some of them are souls put in the animal, right? So sometimes you do bad things, you come back as an animal, right? But if you're lucky, when you come back as an animal, you would be lucky to have a good owner that loves and feeds you for 15 years, right? If you're lucky, right? Because that's okay too, right? Like, just because you come back as an animal doesn't mean that you should suffer, right? Okay, I'm over myself. In any case, now the bird is noticing it. It's kind of becoming metaphysical. And my neighbor John said the same thing. He's like, he's noticing us. I was like, oh my God, John, do you see it? He goes like this, and he follows you around, and the communication is like different now. All right, I'm crazy. You guys heard enough of my crazy. I'm completely bananas. Wait, wait, it gets worse. So where I go to wait for the bus, this dog shows up all of a sudden. And I had just gotten meat. I was going somewhere, but I got a cooked leg from the supermarket, right? So I'm waiting for the bus, eating the cooked leg and loving it because I was just so hungry. And I was talking to Ifasheye, and I said to her, shit, damn if a homeless dog doesn't show up to me. What is that? What is that? Cutest little, I mean, it's a dog, but cute little short, kind of dirty, but kind of not so dirty. Like I was really trying to figure out if it was homeless. Here I am trying to eat this leg, and what happens? I have to share the damn leg. I have to give him the leg. So I gave him the leg. I get on a bus, and I was like, God, please let the dog be found by someone, its owner, whatever. Couple of, few days later, I'm on my normal walk in the evening, early evening, like before 5. Evening starts at 6. It's like 5-ish. And I went in the wrong direction. Normally I would go in this direction. This time I went in this direction. I see the dog on top of the hill. Now, here's the funny part about the dog being on top of the hill. There's a dog across the street behind a gate, and he starts to bark at me. Like, I've passed this area all the time. The dog is like, yap, 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 just yelling at me. And so I see the blonde dog, I see the dog yelling at me, and I was like, oh my God, you people have to stop doing this to me. So I look at the dog yelling at me, and I was like, I wish they were closed. It's in like a construction place, but they were gated down and closed. So I looked at the dog and I said, if I can get them open, I'll have a conversation with them. And if I can put the dog gated with you, this is what I'm talking to the dog like this. If I can get the dog gated with you, I will, but I need to figure it out. All right. So let me figure it out. I look at the dog, right? So the dog was across the street that I was talking to behind the gate. The dog closest to me was the same dog I fed the chicken to. And I was like, are you hungry? So I go, wait right here. Let me go to Domino's and get you some food. I get this dog some Domino's boneless chicken. Ain't nobody got that kind of money. No, I bring it back. and now he's squeamish, like, you know how dogs are. I'm like, oh my God. So I don't want to throw it at him because that's rude. So it's like, here, try to like make him smell the box here. So I tossed it. Oh, yeah. One. I tossed another one. And then yesterday, I got on a bus and I'm surrounded around all these people. We're all waiting for the bus. The goddamn dog shows up again. This time I don't have food. I can't even like leave to get food because the bus is just about to come back. So I go and I say to the people waiting for the bus, I was like, where is this dog coming from? You know what they said to me? They're like, oh, he's got an owner. How do you know? She goes, he has an owner. He has no tag. But the owner just lets him. And then the story kept changing. Maybe the owner died. Maybe, and I was like, oh my God, what is happening here? Either you know or you don't know. Inside my head, I was like, either you know or you don't know. Why do people do this? And they were just like blasé about it. And I was like, no, stop making up stories. The dog is eating good. Yes. Damn it. I have to. I just can't imagine coming home and eating. Some of my neighbors are losing weight like the movie Thinner. I don't know what's going on, but some of my neighbors are losing weight like the movie Thinner. Do you know that movie Thin or Thinner by the King guy, Stephen King? You ever see that movie? I don't want to be Tracy Doctor Doodle. What is happening? Frida, if I gotta come back as an animal, I better have an animal owner that likes to put clothes on me and feed me gourmet stuff. You right. Makes sense to you. Keep talking to them, Auntie Doctor Two. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Brina. I don't know what this is in the bird animal kingdom, but I'm disgusted by them. I'm disgusted at the lack of compassion. I have to talk to God about this. This is ridiculous. All right. Let me get my phone because I'm dying here without it. Hold on. Ooh. Oh, that's why my body was acting funny. The rain was coming. The rain, the rain. Where the hell is my phone? It fell. Oh, here it is. I'm ready to accuse it of falling on the floor. Also, guys, it's very cold today. Like unusually cold. Like I need long sleeves today. All right. I have an announcement to make. Life is changing. Oh, what? What? Oh, damn it. Life is changing Monday. So, I've always talked about my friend that lives down in Frederickstead and owns the store. I haven't talked about it in ages because I've been hibernating, right? I haven't been down there, right? So I went back a couple of times and the ships are coming in droves now. And the last time I was there, a ship was in and all these vendors were there, right? And right from the beginning, when I got here, if you guys remember, I was like, I want to sell my candles. Remember my breakaway bracelets? I'm going to make the breakaway bracelets. Make some more of those. And then, what was I going to say? Oh, I could take this with me. Oh, I was just thinking out loud. I was wondering why I got this. Oh, oh, sorry, baby. Sorry. This is my puppet. He watches over my bedroom. Oh, I could take this to put it on display. All right. These are all my, I need another one. This I got from Temu, by the way. Mrs. Shea, Florida. This I got from Temu. I'm going to make some bracelets. Might as well just remove them right now. Figure out what to do with them later. So I'm going to be selling bracelets. Not bracelets, candles to the cruise ship people. We're going to be selling candles to the cruise ship people starting Monday, right? So we're going to do Good Morning Tracey from that place now. It'll be live at the cruise ship. So now you'll get to see the cruise ship. They're so beautiful when they come into port. I think they're beautiful. So beautiful when they come into port. And we're going to do the live and talk with the customers. How's that? I don't know how it's going to look, guys. We're going to go with the flow, right? I know, Janine. No. Don't send me money. Yes, selling candles to the tourists. So I went down to see my girl, and I was just talking casually. I was like, the cruise ship's in, and I'm thinking about getting my license to sell. And she says, I have my license. Just sell under my license. And I was like, oh, okay. Do you have a tent and table? And she goes, I do. And I was like, she's like, sell your candles and sell stuff from the store. I'll give you like the most inexpensive like stones to sell, right? Like dollar stones. And I was like, oh my God. Look at God. Not only was he giving me rest for the last 18 months, giving me time to heal for the last 18 months. I had a major breakthrough last Wednesday. 2 Wednesdays ago, and then I had a major medium breakthrough where my mother came in and apologized to me. And like, these are just massive changes in my life. And so when she was like, oh, just do this, and I was like, this is all a part of the change. I knew it. There's so much changes. That's why I know my car is coming. I'm not worried. With that being said, I have to exercise earlier, like at 6 a.m., get on the bus, which comes either at 7 or 7:30, the first bus, right? Because you can't trust the buses out here. They're weird. They skip schedules. It's all like, come on, people, do your jobs. But I have to give myself enough time to get down there. So I'm going to try and get on the first bus, right? And then set up shop and just do the show from down there. What do you think? Mm, talking about doggies. Oh, enjoy. Oh, thank you, Angola. Oh, yeah, God does hold my love. Oh, yes. Go take care of that doggy. Sounds good to you, soul sister? Okay, so listen to me. So I meet this guy yesterday that I already met, right? We exchanged numbers, but listen, I didn't want to say this to him, right? Because I don't want to be embarrassing people, right? But if you don't have AT&T, I have Verizon. But if you don't have AT&T and you have a lesser brand, and I don't even know what a lesser brand could look like, but I do know some people have something else that's a lesser brand just for the island, right? But it doesn't mean they got towers all over the place like Verizon would, like AT&T would, right? And so I've learned this. And so when someone says I tried to call you, I'm like, "Oh, what brand do you have?" Because it'll make sense to me. But I got to tell you, I know people that have AT&T, Verizon from the States, and they will try to call me and they'll say, "Oh, circuits are busy." Like, who does that anymore? Who does that? Oh, it's getting hot. See, that's the only thing about the Caribbean. It could rain and be hot all at the same time. And so there is a problem here in terms of really, really, really good internet. There is a problem. I don't have the problem, right? But I know that if people try to communicate with me, sometimes they can't call me. Text messages always go through, right? So I try to encourage everyone that I meet, the men, like, text me. Why nobody text here? It's just fucking just ugh. So I had met him before. We couldn't get together. He would call, the call would disconnect. I would call him back, he wouldn't pick up. So finally, he kept calling and it kept disconnecting. And then it dawned on me, this isn't normal, right? This isn't normal. So I said to him, I tricked him. I said, "Why do you call and hang up?" I didn't let him know that there's an internet problem. I was like, why do you keep calling and hanging up? And so he basically said, "I hang up because I think you're not going to answer." I'm like, "Wait for me to answer. Like, you're not five. Wait for me to answer." And so I think he got upset with me because I kind of like chastised him. And I was like, "Oh my God, just go," right? I met him in the supermarket. I go back to the supermarket weeks later. And he's like, "Hey." And I was like, "Hey, what happened to you?" And he goes, men are so privileged, and black men are the worst privileged. Like, he made it all about him. The phone. And I was like, "Oh my God." I was like, "Oh my God, you're so dramatic." In my head, I was like, "You're so dramatic." The phone. The disconnect. I can't take it. I can't take it. And I was like, "Oh my God, you're so dramatic," to myself, right? And I was like, "It's beyond you. Like, I don't know how to explain this to you, but I don't know if it's that big of a deal. Like, if we can't connect, like, it's okay. Like, it's not that big of a deal, right? Just we'll keep trying until it makes sense. But you could text, right?" So in any case, I wanted to go home. I don't know this guy from Adam. I didn't want to wait for the bus. So I looked at him and I was like, "Do you want to take me home?" And I was like, "Are you on your way home?" And he goes, "No, I live in the opposite direction." And I was like, "Oh, okay, no problem." He goes, "No, I'll take you home." Then I forgot his name, right? So I go, "What's your name again?" And he goes, "Oh, you forgot my name?" And I was like, "Yeah, I did. Sorry." And so he tells me his name, and then I figured, dude. And I was like, "What's my name?" And he goes, "Tracy." It's like, oh, you remembered my name? Okay, I gotta do better. I have to do better with men. I really do. I give them no grace. Janine, ah, it's so childish, right? So then we get in his car. He let me in his car, right? And we get in his car. And he kept saying things, but it wasn't bad. He was like, he had stuff in his front seat. And I was like waiting for him to, he put the card away, but I was waiting for him. I just don't like to be in other people's spaces. It's just really funny that way. So I just waited for him to come back and he goes, get in. I was like, no, 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 I'm just waiting for you. And so when he opened the car door, and I wasn't expecting that, I wasn't making him open the car door. I just have this thing about being in other people's spaces, right? Alone, right? This is something weird I have. And so he opened the car door, and of course he had stuff on the front seat. But when you don't have anybody sitting in the front seat, you use the front seat as the junk, right? And I understood that. And he goes, oh my goodness, let me move this. He's like, I don't present myself this way. I was like, it's okay. You didn't know it was coming, right? And then we get in the car, and he went to help me with the seatbelt. Now, I told my group the story last night, and they didn't understand it. But they know me a little differently. But you listen to me and listen to the way I tell the story to you. He went to help me with the seatbelt. And I was like, I'm good. I could do this. I could do this. And then what I wore yesterday, I wore this purple. I don't know if you guys saw it. I had matching purple shorts. And because my body is changing, right? I'm beginning to have, except that I still have a belly, which bothers me, but the body is changing, right? The butt is getting pumped up. You know, I'm just looking a little bit more pow, right? And so he goes, you look really good. I was like, oh, thank you, right? And he goes, you know, you can't be walking around like this. I said, I can't. And he goes, well, you know, and I was like, what do you mean? Like, you like this or you don't like it? Like, which one is it? You like it? And he goes, yeah, I like it, but not for everyone else to see. I wanted to say, bitch, I'm the age of Bruno. Why am I meeting up with someone that wants to tell me how to dress in 2023? This is not the 1960s where I gotta wear a prayer cloth around. No. Get your prayer cloth. You got to put your prayer cloth on. This is not the 1990s where you wear a short skirt, but you better have shorts underneath. No, I got underwears underneath and the shortest skirt. Short. Who's going to be looking at my skirt if I don't pull it up for you? What the hell? What the hell? He's like, I was like, God, why do I meet up with these men that are like, you can't tell me what to do. You're going to have a problem. So I say to him, I go, oh, I said, this outfit is mild. The others are much worse. So you're going to have a problem if we're starting off this way, not even dating. And then he went on to some other bizarre thing about how people don't mind their business. It was a nightmare. People don't mind their business. I was like, oh, what people? I don't have people, so I don't understand the language. But I do know what everybody means. It's a small island. It's gossipy. I guess people just gonna have to gossip because I don't care. I did not come here to worry. He did not create you to worry. He did not create you to fear. Do you guys know that song? I forgot who sings that song, but I love that song. All right. Janine, that's what I'm trying to say. Oh, geez, here comes the controlling vibes. No, I'm never wearing pants. Ever. Do you know? I did I did I tell you guys I traveled to New York? I think I did. If I didn't, I'm sorry. Right? Do you know I had to buy pants? Buy them. Purchase pants. Because I figured the only other place I will ever go is from here to Cali. I had to purchase pants. That is crazy to me. So you don't get to tell me what to do, dude. So when I got out the car, I was getting ready to get out the car, and he goes, "Can I have a hug?" And I go, "No!" I was like, "Did we go on a date yet?" No, no. Yeah, in his head, I'm already dating, cooking, but like, no, no. I used to wear leggings. I don't want to. Leggings is too hot here. Tell me you wear leggings in Jamaica. Because if you do, don't. No, no leggings. Look, these are leggings I have on, and I cut them. I cut them. These are the only leggings that I carried over, and I cut them. No. Asking for the goodies before I said, and I said to him, I said, why does this happen? Maybe it's a me thing. Maybe it's not a you thing. Maybe it's just a me thing. I don't understand why, if I'm in a car with someone, they grope me, literally grope me. Like, dude, I'm trapped in your car, literally trapped, right? Why is that a thing? Why is that an allowance? Wait, what is that? Literally, sometimes I have to take the guy's hand and go, "Oh, you okay?" Yeah, I'm okay. Um, both hands on the steering wheel. I don't want leggings. I wear biker shorts. Right. I got biker shorts, girl. I got. You want me to show you the biker shorts? Let me show you. These are just a few. Look at this closet. Biker shorts. Can you see the closet? All that up there is biker shorts. Biker shorts. These are all biker shorts. I've got biker shorts. Let me leave this out here because now I have to rearrange that stuff. I feel like I messed it up. I've got what I don't have is pants. So when I went to New York, I was like, no, God, no, I gotta buy pants. I had to buy long sleeves. I don't even have long sleeves, guys. I've got one long sleeve that's like thermal for the sun. I finally brought that because you guys made me. That's it. And I certainly didn't feel like wearing that on the plane, right? I don't know about y'all, but I'm not into traveling sloppy and shit. I like to look lovely when I travel. Soul sister, that's what I'm trying to say. Janine, that's what I'm trying to say. Like the privilege. Like I literally understand rape. I get it. They think they can. It's not, can I? I'll give it away. Ask. I won't give it away. Can you do I look like the type that gives it away? I might. Depends upon my mood. Nobody's ever here, so who is showing up? Wait a minute. Oh, I know who that is. She looked just like him. I wanted their family. In any case, yes, it is all about comfort right now, which is why I got the biker shorts. Um, well, it's gonna be warm the next my next visit to New York. It's gonna be warm, so the biker shorts will do just fine. Oh, that's him saying he doesn't want competition. He realizes you're a baddie. I'm a baddie. And he kept saying, I also hate when people say this, but I guess others need it. I just don't. He's like, because I was with men, I kind of tell them my age, like to let them know. And I think he's younger than me. And I'm like, I'm 60, dude. And he goes, you don't look 60. And I was like, I know. I don't say thank you no more. I go, I know. Soul sister, there's definitely something there. There's definitely more there. I don't know what it is. It's the second time I met him in a supermarket and I questioned whether or not he works. I questioned that. So this time I said, so what are you doing? What have you been doing today? Right? Trying to get like, why is it in the middle of the day and you just like, or do you scope out the supermarkets? Like I do weird shit like that, right? Because the best place to meet women is in a supermarket, right? Or a man, like, right? And so I was like, what were you doing today? He asked me what I was doing. So I was like, oh, it's down in Frederickstead, blah, 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 blah. And I go, I love hanging out at Frederickstead. And he goes, oh my God, you love hanging out. I was like, yeah, I really do. And he lives near Frederickstead, right? And so he goes, I go, what were you doing today? And he goes, oh, I took a test for my electrical license, right? But in my mind, I was thinking, do you work? Do you work? Like, what's happening here? Like, my antennas were like, something's not right. It's the second time it's not like I met him in the supermarket after a day's work, right? Like after 5 o'clock. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon twice. I'm very suspicious. Oh, look at you, Lottie. Yes, there's a real lack of verbal understanding between men and women. Like we can't talk anymore. Right. Can we get to know each other, please? Um, so sister, I agree. It's a trigger for me too, right? It's a trigger like the lack of respect. Because I think if you could be that disrespectful, without any consideration. Like, I just don't understand that there's no natural laws of dating, of getting to know someone, right? Natural laws. Like, can we go out and can I be in the confinement of your car without having fear that you're going to grope me? And I'm finding that it's everyone. That's what I'm finding. Where's the respectful man? Where's the man that has the fear that he could lose me if he did something like that? Where's the kindness of the soul? Where's the humanity? What's happening? And is it my generation, right? Or has this always been this way and I just never noticed it? I got married really young. But I mean, I've dated in the States. I just don't remember always being groped. I know I know I've had, no, I don't remember always being groped. I don't know. But it's not a compliment, ladies, when someone gropes you. You know what I think? You know what I think I hear when the Caribbean men grope me? I think I hear that they think I'm fast because I'm from the States. So I think the rumor mill is you're fast. And so they're doing it fast. And you know who did that to us? That bitch, Stella. Stella did that to us. And literally women from the States started coming to the Caribbean anywhere to get point. We wound up it was either St. Lucia or St. Kitts. And we had to take a boat ride to the island. It was a ferry ride to the island. So I don't know if it was St. Lucia or St. Kitts. I can't remember. But my son and his soon-to-be wife, but she was just a girlfriend then, they were doing boyfriend-girlfriend things, right? So I walked ahead of them because they were like doing this and dancing and kissing. And I was like, oh, let me leave them alone. So I walked ahead of them. These are all cruise ship people. And as I walked ahead of them, young guy in his 20s was like, do you want to get some? Meaning some penis. And I was like, thank you. No. And he wouldn't stop. And I was like, no, I'm serious. And I realized this is a fucking thing. Prostitution to women is a thing. And I was like, no, I'm dead. And they wouldn't stop. It was like selling crack, right? And they wouldn't stop. And I was like, oh my God, my son is going to come. And I was like, listen, seriously, no. Here my son is. And I was like, damn. And he was like, yo, what part of no is no? What are you doing? That's my mother. Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh my God. And I looked at the guy. I was like, I tried to tell you. No. Oh my God. Like, it's embarrassing. Like, I don't need my son to save me. Clearly I did because he wasn't going to stop. Like, what was I supposed to do? Okay. Where do we go? The back alley? And I realize in certain islands, I do not see that here. I have to be, if I saw it here, y'all know, let me tell you, I would tell you, I don't see that form of blatant prostitution. Everybody's got a sex game. Trust and believe. I already know that. I don't see the blatant, but also I don't hang out at night. So, but this was in broad daylight. And in some of the other islands, these guys, and they were all over the place. When I looked again, I was like, they're all prostitutes. Listen, I don't know. All right, I'm over it. Who's that? Hi, Angel. How are you? Angel is under the weather, big time. How are you doing? It's bigger than testing your boundaries. It's not, they don't care. It's not, they don't care. It's the privilege of the penis, especially the black penis. Apparently, it's sacred in value that I just want to drop my drawers. No, 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 not to anything. Like, I don't get to anything. Like, it's not the golden rod for me. My God, people, not the golden rod. All right. You got asked that in Jamaica years ago. A guy that rented skis took me out on the water and asked if I wanted him. The seas is open. Ain't nobody gonna see nothing. It's just gonna look like you sitting on him. Oh, listen, I was trying to get the guy away before my son came up. I was like, I don't want my son to see this. God. And I just looked at the guy and I was like, dude, I was trying to save you. Oh my God. We never talked about it ever again. It's just one of those things where I don't have to say thank you. I was just like, he wouldn't let up. We never talked about it again. It was done and done. Mm. Are you tired, sweetie? Oh, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. You know, when you're tired, the modus operandi is to rest. Just rest. But it's all disrespectful. And I'm asking, is it me? Am I the only one that gets in a car and gets groped? Like, I don't get it. This is a whole podcast, right? And listen, I believe in the power of the pussy. You guys know that. I'm not questioning that. I'm questioning it's my power. It's my power to give away. It's my power to take in your golden rod. Besides that, enter this and you shall be healed. Be careful what you want. You shall be healed. All right. Yes. Who's this? I hate that. Who is this? Please. All right. You know what we got to do? We got to do my job. But before I do my job, listen to me. 213-458-7408. Call me for your psychic readings. The world is changing. Don't panic. I'm not going to let any of you panic. We are going to get through this. You know that, right? Whatever financial crisis is beginning to show up, you will not panic. In 2008, everybody didn't get affected. Am I right or wrong? People were jumping off buildings, farmers were losing their land, people in retirement age that had hundreds of thousands of dollars in their account lost it. You didn't get affected. And if you did, didn't you survive it? Call me. You are not going to panic. We are going to get through this, period. Okay? Now, with that being said, 213-458-7408. All right? Also, tarot class. Tarot class. I'm so excited for tarot class. I did a special session yesterday, and It was amazing. And I couldn't have done this session if I had not already been doing tarot class. I had not already been doing the book club. It all led to being capable of having a special session last night. So I had a special session last night because in my last few readings, something is definitely shifting for everyone. And although I'm getting them through the shift of their personal, the shift is bigger than you and I. It's massively bigger. And so I just felt like certain people needed some metaphysical healing. All right. So I did a special session last night that I'm probably going to do again. All right. It's by invite only. And only spirit gets to impress upon what that person needs. Only spirit. So I can only do it trusting spirit, right? It's not me. I love putting it on spirits. Not me. I didn't do nothing. Spirit did it. Um, so tarot class, April 15th, 9 a.m. Get the book. Tarot. Why did I yell that out? Tarot Plain and Simple. Tarot Circles and Cycles by Jason D. McKean. Get it on Amazon. Get it on Amazon. Go to TraceysBrownLive.com to pay for it. And you could pay for it weekly or you could pay for it in full. And if they're drunk, it's worse. Yeah. I went on a date with a guy that got drunk. He didn't start out drunk, he got drunk. And then he had to drive home, right? And then I was like, can you drive? And of course, being a man and a jackass, he was like, I can drive, but whatever. I got to get home. I just put God on it. One thing I'll do is I'll trust God on a dime. I'll trust God. So I was like, okay, God. He says he can drive. And why is this showing up? And what happened? His number keeps showing up for me. What happened? He can't drive drunk. I was like, pull over. Pull over. And I was like, what is the problem? He's drunk, right? But I go, what is the problem? And he says to me, I can't see at night. Why did we go to dinner at night? And he goes, oh, you said you wanted to go to bingo. Oh my God. Yeah, I did. Not at the cost of you, one, getting drunk, and two, you can't see at night? And he's like, well, it's not that I can't see at night. It's when the cars come in the opposite direction, he gets blinded. And I said, okay, I respect that. I said, however, you could see when the cars are coming. You could see their lights coming. Don't wait until they get here. That means when you see the light, I swear I'm teaching. When you see the light coming, that's when you slow down. Let them pass, and then you can continue on. By the way, there are no lights on the island. I spent the whole time like this. Slow down. There's a car coming. Slow down. And then we get close to home, And instead of me thinking I'm completely like petrified, like get me home, I was like, can you do me a favor? Can you take me to the gas station? I just need some goodies. He looked at me like this. And I was like, yeah, I need some goodies. Get me some goodies. After everything I went through, I'm like, I need to eat. When I'm stressed, I will eat. All right. Did you guys hear the thunder? Don't you guys think God is mad when thunder comes? I think he's mad. All right. The 5 things you need to know for April 6th. Happy full moon, by the way, everyone. April 6th. All right. 5 things you need to know. Storm damage, presidential race, Nashville, Twitter, RSV. But before we do that, I don't know how true this is, but LSU, Angel Reese, still does not want to go to the White House. I don't know how true it is, so I have to give Angel some grace that maybe media is making this up now. I don't know. But she kind of just doesn't want to go. She's like, no, like on the onset, the way it was said, I don't feel like I should concede and be like, oh, and she's like, Biden didn't really apologize. He deflected. And then she said, Angel said that Jill Biden said, I'm going to invite the other team because that's good sportsmanship. And she feels like the first lady was being disrespectful and sending her what we call shade. And I didn't catch that, but I believe her. I believe Angel. And I don't like that. Like, okay. So I don't know what's going to happen now. I don't know if LSU is going to go and Angel's not going to be there. But Angel says, I don't accept that. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't accept that apology because she said what she said Angel, during an appearance on I Am Athlete podcast. You can look it up. I Am Athlete podcast. It was published on Tuesday. You can't go back on certain things that you say. So true. You felt that you should have come. You felt they should have came because of sportsmanship, right? Iowa should come because of good sportsmanship. So you're giving Iowa the spotlight? So then she goes, we'll go to the Obamas. We rather see Michelle. We rather see Barack. According to Reese, what? Who are you? Get out of here. In any case, we said we didn't want to. Let me see. Am I missing something? We said was in Houston, watch the game in person, speak to their locker part. We said we didn't want to, said Reese. I think Joe Biden put somebody else to win the national championship. He didn't even put us on his bracket getting out of Baton Rouge. So I was like, bet. I think he said we're going to lose in Michigan in the second round. Oh, girl, she is going in. Reese was named the Final Four's most outstanding player. I just know if the rules were reversed, it wouldn't be the same. If we were to lose, we would not be getting the invite to the White House. I remember she made a comment that both teams should be invited because it was about sportsmanship. She goes, and I'm like, are you saying that because of what I did? Flashing the hand gesture with which she taunted Iowa star Caitlin Clark toward the end of the national championship game. Stuff like that, it bothers me. And then she goes, because you're a woman. Because you're a woman. At the end of the day, white, black, doesn't matter. You're supposed to be standing behind us before anything else. So it's hard to see things like that and not comment on it. But at the same time, she says, I have the platform. Right now, today, I have the platform. That's what I love about her. I can speak out. And a lot of people have had my back through it. I'm proud to be in a situation like this. Not ashamed, proud. Nobody is giving the First Lady grace right now. Trust me, nobody is giving her grace. And that's why she's trying to backtrack on what she said. All right. Oh, look at all these comments. Y'all went ham. Let me see. Oh, night blindness. That's what he has? Why is somebody flirting with me from Instagram? Yeah. Good plan. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Oh, man, no lights. No, it's true. She said it. I heard that. She said it. Hi, Teresa. How you doing? That's what she said out her mouth. We heard it. Didn't she tweet it? She tweeted it. Who are you? She doesn't want to go. She said the first lady. Oh, she said it. Y'all are saying that Angel said it. She doesn't want to go. She said the first lady was going to invite the other team, was disrespectful. So she said she is not going. Thank you, Tia. She said she'd rather meet the Obamas. Really? Angel is 100% right. Thank you, Janine. I read Angel stated Jill Biden was never supporting LSU throughout the tournament. What? Jill tried it, wouldn't want to go either. Right. I wouldn't want to go either. Basically, white women take up for each other. Basically, yeah. There's no rumor that the head coach is a Trump fan. That's why there's a rumor. Who's head coach? That's not why they're not going, Teresa. Who's head coach? Iowa? Why wouldn't he be a Trump fan? It's Iowa. Supposed to be a Trump fan. That's not why they're not going, Teresa. They're not going because Jill said to bring both teams. Okay. Jill Biden totally disrespected LSU with that invite. I love Angel. Baltimore, stand up. When you say something, stand 10 tones down. Okay, I want you. Oh, damn it. Let me go get my speaker. I want you guys to listen to something. When you said Baltimore, stand up, that's Baltimore. Chicago, be like, Chicago. Don't even try Brooklyn. Don't try it. But I want you guys to listen to this. It's really funny. Hold on. I gotta go to the bathroom. Oh my God, it's so cold today. Oh my God, it's so cold. Oh, oh no. Oh, This is so stupid. Oh, my kitchen table is getting drenched. Oh my God. I'm so not used to the Caribbean. Guys, my kitchen table is drenched. Like drenched, drenched, drenched. Oh my God. Do you hear that? Do you hear that? Bluetooth mode. Don't connect yet. Jeannie, she's talking too much. For me, it's inappropriate. It is inappropriate. They are blowing you up. Whoever it is, they were smart. They would be watching the live. I know. Like, you clearly you don't know me. Let me see. He's yelling now? Oh my God. Listen, if you've got a number like 74, were you born in 74? It means you're too young for me. Oh, I don't do things like that. So listen, it starts out like this. Let me just cover his telephone number. Right? It starts out like this. Oh wait. It starts out like this. Right? It starts out with, "Hi Tracy." No, it starts out with, "Is this Tracy? Is this Tracy?" So if you have to ask if this is me, and I've had the same number for the past 20 years, you don't know me, right? Think about it, right? I'm not into answering text. And so I respond, "Who is this, please?" And then I'm assuming it's a he. This person goes, "Hold on. I'm at work, about to take a break in a few minutes." Wait, hold on. I don't know you. Why am I holding on when you started out? Is this Tracy? So he goes, "I'm Caesar from Instagram." He goes, "No disrespect or harm. I'm not expecting harm or offense." Now I know he's about to offend me, right? Because he prefaced it too much, right? He goes, "You are very hella freaking in beautiful, cute, fine, gorgeous, pretty, sexy, smoking, not ing, hot, stunning, not ing, slim." Do you know me? Slim is not a word I've ever had as a title. Have you ever seen Slim Tracy? No. Then he goes, "Thick, wit, WIT, a little nice, juicy, fat, PHAT, feel, grab, rub, soft, smooth, squeeze, able, booty self." So clearly I'm talking to a child. Clearly this is not someone that actually made it through high school. I'm not even worried. Like college, we're not discussing. So I go, "Who are you?" He goes, "I just told you, Caesar from Instagram." So I go, "Yuck." He goes, "What is yuck?" And I go, "Who are you?" And now in capital letters, I guess I'm frustrating him, but I can do that very easily. He goes, "What part," yelling, "what part do you not understand?" Well, first of all, you have to speak English write in English for me to truly understand, right? Yelling, what part do you not understand? I am Caesar from Instagram. And then he texts the same thing twice. Oh, Caesar. Oh, God, stop it, Tracy. Stop it. I can't stop it. I can't stop it. Caesar from Instagram. What difference does it make? Caesar's thirsty. Red flag. I know. Oh, block that little boy. I know. Here we go. Caesar's a scammer. It's a scammer, really? Well, I don't think the kids need to have a filter. I think these kids don't have the generational issues that we have, right? They were not taught to fear higher authority. They were taught to use their breath, their voice. They were taught to act like the others, the Caucasides. They grew up with Obama for 8 years. They don't have the same. They grew up with Obama for 8 years and then literally had a racist president for 4 years. They saw the difference and they don't like it. And they're using their mouths, and I'm very, very proud of them. All right, guys, I'm cold. Oh my God, I'm so cold. All right. Oh, I want to show you guys this. Brina brought up Baltimore. Brina brought up Baltimore. Oh my God, I love her hair. I love these locks. All right. I'm just into locks right now. And everybody has such beautiful damn locks. All right. Oh, let me show you. This was so funny. Oh, I'm not going to be able to find it now. Oh. All right. Damn it. It was so funny. It couldn't have been this far down because I wouldn't have went this far down. Oh, I remember. It was around Angel Reese. You know, oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Oh, here it is. Listen to this. Where's Brina? She from Baltimore. Listen to this. Wait. Oh, I got it turned down.
False information flying around.
Scared of you. I'm from Wiggles.
There is a lot of.
I really think y'all should talk it out. No, I'm from Buttersburg. We don't really do that much talking. Like, what's up? I'm not scared of you. I'm from Wigglesburg. Okay. She thinks she's so hard because she's from New York. Like, sis, ain't nobody scared of you. I'm from 124th and Cinnamon Boulevard. Right, like, she don't know nothing about us cinnamon girls. Like, ooh, she don't know, Janiyah. Right. Like, we get down. Nah, because if she came to West Tickletown and tried that, she would have been handled. And then she was like, oh, I'm from Chicago. Like, I'm from Buckeysville. Like, right, you don't even know how we get down. Like, she should be scared. Nah, she don't want none with me. I'm from South Boonesville. It took everything in me to keep being professional, girl, because the Paprika City in me was about to come out, and I did not want that girl to come out. Like, girl, why you putting ketchup on your pancakes? Girl, you know that's the barnacle in me. Like, yo, you is so Barnacle City. Only Barnacle City girls do that. Sis, I really think y'all should talk it out. No, I'm from Buttersburg. We don't really do that much talking. Like, what's up? I'm not scared of you. I'm from Wigglesburg. Okay. She thinks she's so hard because she's from New York. Like, sis, ain't nobody scared of you. I'm from 124th and Cinnamon Boulevard. Right? Like, she don't know nothing about us cinnamon girls. Like, ooh, she don't know, Janiyah. Right. Like, we get down. Nah, because if she came to West Ticklestown and tried that, she would have been handled. And then she was like, oh, I'm from Chicago. Like, I'm from Buckyville. Like, you don't even know how we get down. Like, she should be scared. Nah, she don't want none with me. I'm from South Boonesville. It took everything in me to keep being professional, girl, because the Paprika City in me was about to come out, and I did not want that girl to come out. Like, girl, why you putting ketchup on your pancakes? Girl, you know that's the barnacle in me. Like, yo, you is so Barnacle City. Only Barnacle City girls do that. Sis, I really think y'all should talk it out. No. From Buttersburg. We don't really do that much talking.
How funny is that? Brina, when you brought up Baltimore, I was like, I know exactly. You gonna understand this. How much do we talk that way? I'm from Brooklyn, so nobody wants to mess with me because I'm from Brooklyn. I'm not from Brooklyn, by the way, but I'm just saying. That's how Brooklyn at. I'm from Southside Chicago. Don't try me. Tickle South. Boonesville. I'm from South Boonesville. This is so ATL. I'm from the South Side. I'm from Zone 3. Zone 3. Don't mess with Zone 3 now. Not them girls. That is black all the way. Don't mess with Bed-Stuy, Kenneth. What? What? I'm a native New Yorker. Somebody tell me they're from Bed-Stuy, I'd be like, uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Oh, shut the fuck up. I love that so much. I gotta find out who this girl is because this shit is the best ever. Her name, what's her name? I don't know who she is. Let's see something. Maybe I can find out because it was stolen by D.L. Hughley, who don't like women. Maybe it wasn't stolen. This is so funny, though. This is oh my God. I say down here in Texas, I'm from Chicago. I know you do. I know you do. Hmm. You have to. You gotta let them Houstons know. I'm not the one. Y'all heard about Chicago. Here I am. Don't, don't, don't. Have a good day. Right? Hmm. I think people like to ask me where I'm from because they trying to like assess me. So very quick, I'm like born and raised New York. Like nice person. Born and raised New York. There's a part of me that is lethal. Lethal. I don't use it. I've tamed that. Remember we talked about that little girl? I told her I got this. I'm in control now. You don't have to keep coming out and protecting me. I got this. Because now, do you guys watch this show? It's such a good show. It's called Unprisoned with Kerry Washington, who I believe is on Ozempic. She don't have no ass, no hip, and you know she was a pow girl. She got that Ozempic face because it's kind of like a what's that movie? They're all getting that Ozempic face. Oh, what's that movie? I think she's on Ozempic. Allegedly, in my opinion, allegedly, Kerry. Don't bother me. I don't have time. You prove to me you're not on Ozempic because you all are. Nice person. I will snatch your wig. But yeah, I'm a nice person. Really? Really? What? Atlanta's crazier than New Yorkers. Really? Oh my God. That is the best. That is the best I've heard so far. Oh my God. Why am I so cold? I better not get sick. All right. Uh, I gotta do my job. What's my job, people? Oh, CNN. Guys, I'm warning you. I know some of y'all want to buy a house. I'm warning you. Not today. Don't do it. Because this is a housing crisis I don't know if we're going to come out of. All right, guys? Not today. Y'all don't hear this mess? Y'all do not hear this mess. And now lightning. Oh my God. All right. Wait, is this yesterday? Or... Stop. Should I even be in the window? Oh my God. See, and I got to make candles today, guys. Let me just see what today is looking like. 5 things for August 6th. Storm damage, presidential race, Nashville, Twitter, RSV. Let's just take a look. Storm damage. A destructive storm system that walloped the central U.S. with tornadoes this week left at least 5 people gone in Missouri. Communities in the southeastern part of the state are now sifting through wreckage. The storms in the Midwest, South and Midwest, have left 30 people gone just last week. I'm sorry, guys. Presidential race. The 2024 presidential race is taking shape with more contenders. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. has filed paperwork to run for president in 2024 as a Democrat. To be honest with you, I don't want to see any Kennedys up there. I don't want to see any Kennedys. They don't live. The minute they run, what happens? The minute they become a public figure, what happens? I don't want to see any of them win. But okay, Robert F. Kennedy. I wonder how old he is. Isn't that his brother's son? Oh, 69-year-old is the son of former New York Senator, U.S. General, assassinated 1968 President Kennedy. Presidential candidate Robert F. Kennedy, the nephew of late President John F. Kennedy. 69? Why are they allowed to get in so old? What's the cutoff? All right, I'm over it. Nashville shooting. The Republican-led Tennessee House of Representatives is scheduled to vote today on removing from office 3 Democratic lawmakers who protested on the chamber floor with a bullhorn to call for gun reform following last month's shooting in Nashville. So their response to the shooting in Nashville was to hold protests. 3 Democratic lawmakers were there, and they want to remove them from office. That's your response? I'm over it. Kids, handle that. Twitter. NPR sharply criticized Twitter on Wednesday after the social media platform labeled the radio broadcaster as a state-affiliated media organization, akin to foreign propaganda, NPR? In a statement, NPR CEO John Lansing called the decision to lump NPR in with other outlets like Sputnik or Russia's RT that Twitter identifies as being under government control unacceptable. Also in Twitter saga, the company has said it would begin winding down blue checks granted under its old verification system April 1st. However, most legacy blue check holders found this weekend that their verification marks had not disappeared, but rather had been appended with a different label for the new blue check. I did see something different. I thought I saw something gold. One high-profile account did lose its blue check over the weekend. Tell me who. The main account for the New York Times, which had previously told CNN it would not pay for verification. I love this battle. Good. RSV, a Pfizer vaccine to protect older adults and infants from respiratory syncytial virus, RSV, infection, has shown what some scientists are calling exciting promise in the late stage trials. All right. So what? LSU's Angel Reese says her team won't go to the White House after NCAA. She's leading the pack. What's that saying? You throw me to the wolves, I come back leading the pack. You toss me aside. She's telling the team, y'all ain't going. If I ain't going, y'all ain't going. We not standing up. She's telling the coaches. She's telling the president of LSU, we're not going. Girl, use that voice. 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 I am so proud of her. I am so proud of her. She is not the one. She is a great example of we're not taking your scraps anymore. All right. I'm done. I think I have a reading right now. I love Ruby. Let me see. I think I have a reading. Nope, I don't. Okay, so the last thing Caesar says is you are hella freaking. I'm only repeating it because I do believe this, right? You are hella freaking you are hella freaking, no G, beautiful, cute, fine, gorgeous, pretty, sexy. Oh, he already said this. Oh, he already said it. All right, I'm over it. Strong is the head that wears the crown, and she's putting it on. As a matter of fact, guys, yes, we need someone with a spirit like Obama, gracious. As a matter of fact, guys, we should be sending her some crowns. You know what? I've got a crown to send her. We should send her some crowns from Amazon and send it to LSU, right? You don't need her address. Send it to the president of LSU, not the coach, the president of the LSU. I never wore this, but I was saving it for a good occasion. I'm going to send this to Angel. We should bombard the state with crowns. We should all send crowns via Amazon and send it to LSU. Are you guys down? Look, I brought it for my birthday, didn't use it. Aoife Shea wound up giving me a crown. So I use Aoife Shea's crown. Oh, this one came late. I don't think it came on time, but Aoife Shea's crown came on time. We should send crowns. Let me show you something since y'all don't believe me. You know how y'all, Janine, you said you need money for dog food for the doggy? Could you do me a favor? And could we switch that energy and send goddess crowns? Can we do that? Hold on. Can we send them in all colors? They're so not expensive. We could send. Could we send crowns? They're like $15 and up. $17, $20. I like this one. Look at this one. Ooh, that's pretty. Could we send her crowns for being a voice? Look at this one. Look how pretty that one is. Could we send her some goddess crowns? They're not expensive. We could send her wreaths. This is only $12. And just send it straight to LSU. What do you think, guys? Could we do that? Could we bombard LSU on behalf of someone that is, the Caucasities might want to call her ghetto. We call her queen. That's beautiful, right, Janine? Right? Oh my God. Angel is our heart. Angel. And I'm telling you, I'm not going. Yeah, I'm not going. And she's calling the shots. She's telling the coach and the president, no. Could we do that, guys? Also follow Angel. I think her Twitter. Let me see. Her Twitter. Follow her. She's over 1 million followers right now. Angel Reese 10. Angel Reese 10. Could we do that, guys? She has such who's that runner that used to have one leg all the way down to her ankle and the other leg short? Who's that runner? Was that Joyner? Was Joyner? Did she have that look? She reminds me of Joyner. She reminds me of Cherie Richardson. You go, girl. Me too. Me too. I'm already following FloJo. FloJo. I love me some FloJo. Yes. FloJo. Oh my God. She has this FloJo energy. Mm-hmm. And she's just a sophomore in college. We're going to take care of our girl. Oh, look at this one. She is wearing a crown. Oh, look at this. She's got some t-shirts with her wearing a crown. You can't see it because the lighting. She's got a lot of merch out there. Send her a crown and then buy her merch. See, that's a crown. How cute is that? Aww. Listen, I do not. This tickles me. I didn't even know what that meant. This tickles me. And she did it with a smile. It was good sportsmanship. She said she did it with a smile. Come on. I need to do that to Caesar. All right. I'm going to stop here. Let's support our girl and let's flood the president's office with crowns. Send it straight to the president and tell her to give it to our girl. We're not putting up with the Caucasities anymore. We can't. It's done. It's over. We're done. All right. I got to go. Unapologetically Black. Thank you, sweetie. I think it's going to rain. I just saw lightning. I heard it. I saw the flash, but I just literally saw it. Let me get out this window. We should support her and buy her merch. We really should. Please do that. I'll feed the dog. Let me feed the damn dog. I don't even see him every day. But let's support her. They showed them begging the LSU black male president to close the school to celebrate. Really? Is that good? They told him it was done for the football team. I don't know what that means. Like close the school no matter what? Who was doing what? I agree. All right, guys. Follow at Angel Reese on IG. She also has a Twitter account. I think it's something similar. All right, I gotta go. I'm exhausted now. I need to woosah before my readings. Don't forget, 213-458-7408. I have openings today. Oh, to celebrate their win. I understand. Thank you guys for your prayers. Yeah, I'm gonna text you right now, Angel. Okay? I love you guys. Take it easy. Bye. Don't forget, things are changing next week. Come with me on a new journey. I don't know how it's going to end up. I just know it's changing. So let's go with the flow. All right. Tuesdays and Thursdays will be normal days. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, chaos. So come with me and let's see what it looks like. Take it easy. Bye.
Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live.